the bell icon on the YouTube app to never miss a video from SnG Comedy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Big Question with SnG. Your hosts for the evening, Abish Mathew and Kanan Gill, and our guests for today's show are Mr. Karan Talwar and...
Hi guys, good to be on the show.
Yeah, lovely.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
We're pretty happy that you guys have decided to come here. I just want to ask
We also have Vicky with us. Guys, as guests today, I think we have decided the topic. And
Yes.
the topic for today is what were our favorite video games growing up and now. Because I don't think a gamer ever becomes old.
Nope.
Right? Gamer is always young.
I don't know, man. I think some gamers
That's why
just
we're
let it go, man.
the coolest generation, because all of us are now getting older and we're still playing games. Never happened with our parents, right?
Yeah.
I'm not getting older. I'm in denial.
I think parents used to say it sign like puri zindagi kheloge kya? It's time to grow up.
Yeah.
You know what? In fact, I will be spending way more money than
on
you ever
this.
spent. Yeah, on
I
buying.
remember there was a rule in my house, which is like, my brother used to tell me, like, you will never buy, like, when the consoles had come out, you'll never buy a console. You're going to waste your entire money on consoles.
Cut to
2016.
PS4, Xbox.
Xbox, games.
But, okay, so growing up, one game off the top of your head, your favorite. Mario.
Contra Konami.
Contra.
Super Kart, man. Mario Super Kart.
Super Kart. For me, it was Road Rash. Because I used to go and just kick some.
Oh, yeah.
No, but why Mario?
Huh?
Why Mario?
No, 1 second. Like, what privilege are you speaking from? Where your childhood you had Mario Kart. We had the Chinese copied 999 in one.
So the 90s, there was a console called Nintendo 64. Really
64,
old.
yeah.
And
I
it had those
yeah.
cartridges, right?
Yes, there were also like Jaguars
Yeah.
and Mercedes Benz, but हमारे पास
अपने को नहीं मिला.
So
ये बड़ा है ना, इसका
actually,
ज़्यादा
it wasn't
जल्दी
mine.
मिला.
It wasn't mine. It was a friend's of mine.
That's what I'm saying.
now it makes sense.
But back in the day when you had those Sega and Nintendo wala cassettes, you used to have the 64 in one,
64.
128 in
Yeah.
one.
And-
I was 564 in one.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
click it and there's like same games but 100 of them.
Again and again and
If
again.
it doesn't work, then you just pick it up.
It would work. It would work. I think it reacted to spit. नहीं थूक के डाला मैंने चलने.
There's something about spit and blowing that makes this work. But that was the era in which when China made something, a knockoff of something, it was exactly as good.
Yeah.
So the Chinese, I had Ruby. It was called Ruby, and it wasn't mine. Nani Nana ke ghar pe, there was a video game console. I don't know what the fuck Nani Nana was doing with it. We were both playing Mario before I came. But summer holidays, we were allowed to play video games. And there was 999 in one. Out of that, 78 were Mario.
Mario, yeah, always.
Types of Mario.
And they would keep charging you more money. ये वाला ज़्यादा महंगा क्योंकि 999 है because you can't check at
At
the
the
place,
place,
right?
yeah.
Then people figure out the bluff. Then after that, it was mandatory for them to have a console there plugged into the TV. So when you say 999, you fucking show me that it's
Dikhao sare,
999.
yeah.
Okay, but tell me this. Has any of you ever got to the last stage of Mario? Not on video,
No,
someone. Have you ever got to Mario end?
No.
Have you ever got to the end of Mario?
I have finished 3. I got to the tree wala stage.
The last one?
No, the third stage in which there are trees everywhere. You have to jump from tree to tree.
Tree to tree.
And that's it.
I've seen my friend playing. I have not reached. The only game I reached the end to of was Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia.
Prince of
Correct.
Persia.
When his ghost also comes and he has to fight with his own ghost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Prince of
his own
Persia.
ghost. That was
Good.
psych.
That game used to scare me. That game used to scare me a little bit. I used to get spooked out because I'm like, कौन आने वाला है मारने के लिए?
It was so well done though, and it was so graphic, right? Because if you don't clear the jump, a spear is going to go through your
And blood
ass
comes out.
and then
Yeah.
come out from the side of your
Also,
body.
Prince of Persia wasn't like, Mario. This one had inertia. It'll stop.
Everything.
Momentum, physics. What?
But
Inertia.
does
So well
anyone
done.
remember what the story of Prince of Persia was?
He was
So
trying to
he
escape.
has to rescue
House
the
arrest.
princess or something.
The
like that.
princess.
And what is the story of Mario?
Rescue the princess.
Oh.
So they.
I rest
Has
my
been
case.
blown.
So wait. Are we still doing that? Have we progressed from rescue?
What was the eventual aim of Contra?
There's no
Dude, I used to
princess in
call
that.
Contra.
Contra was
That was
border of the game. Contra was how to make people nationalists. Just
In
make them play Contra.
My favorite super weapon was the S.
Yeah.
Just used just bowling balls used to come out throughout. Fru.
But you had those, and then slowly you moved on to like two-person fighting games. So you had like Tekken,
Yeah.
Tekken and Mortal Kombat.
But Tekken, the thing was, it was never at home. I had to go out to these shops.
Video
where
game
you used to
parlors.
put
Yeah. Big
buy
scene that
tokens
was.
and play.
So near where you and I live, there's a place called. You guys didn't grow up in Bombay, right?
No.
Okay, so Space Jam.
No, it's Bon.
Bon.
In Seven
Right
Mountains-
opposite, they had a.
So this Sardar owned a place called Bon, or next to Bon, and he had a video game parlor. And if you'd go to him and be like, I want to play WWF. That time it was still F. He'd make this face, this sulking face. And I was like, क्या हुआ? He's like, अरे यार ये controller तोड़ते हैं because people are just like hitting it as hard as possible. Harder.
I remember, I think I was in the 6th standard at that time, and this one boy in our building, because he went for the Dubai shopping festival, came back with a fucking PlayStation. Okay, he came back with a PlayStation on. All of us just like, wow, there's no cassette to put into this. What is this?
It had CDs.
And yeah, it had a proper CD, and plus it was wrestling, man. Everything, obviously, we grew up.
Yeah.
So like, fuck, now I can become Kane. I can give someone a choke slam. Down, triangle, buddy. I will never forget that.
Down triangle.
So once you figure that out, you would only play that move. That's why every time choke slam, choke slam.
That's how it started. I think all of us started playing video games at friends' places. Then we started going to video game parlors. Then we got computers and we used to play computer games. And finally, if you're rich enough, you get a console
of your
and
own.
now, if you become richer, then you have those motion control other shit, dude. That's a progression.
Yeah,
But it's been like, what was? We didn't ask your favorite game growing up. Why did you like?
To be honest, this is my progress. Earlier, I used to go to my cousin's place to play, and we used to play Contra throughout because that was the only thing. Then, when I started going out to these places, I used to play this game called Cadillac and the Dinosaurs. Yeah. Guys, if you haven't played
Cadillac and the Dinosaurs?
Yes, and we used to call it Mustafa. You know why? Because the main character, one of the 4 characters, his name was Mustafa, and he used to go up in the air and do this entire, cyclone kick, and we're like, go!
And you know what?
Never played
I think
Cadillac.
Abish
parents
this
would
game.
walk into a room, Abish sitting alone in a room like, wow, itna maza aa raha hai." Abish, there's nothing here. Abish, there's no TV. I have friends.
Abish वो AC remote है, Abish दे दो वापस.
But that's true. 10 rupees mein I used to play it twice, dude. Has no one played Cadillac and the Dinosaurs?
Never.
It's this world, it's just this 90s art style, but with like dinosaurs have invaded and there are these mutated half dinosaur men. It's like,
Do you have to save a princess? Let's get to the point.
What is happening?
no, even though there is
What do
a
you
hot
save?
girl this is when I was growing up.
What's this? Dinosaurs and there's hot girls.
Yes.
And a Cadillac.
She's
How
this
are they in the
blonde-
same
she's
time?
this, I think, orange hair girl, like something like that, and quite heavy on the upside. You know what I'm
As
saying?
in by the
had
head,
a
big
white
head,
shirt,
big head.
white shirt, and she used to tie it around here, and lots of. I was just like, jump, jump.
What is
Jump.
this game, man?
Jump.
I've actually never heard of this game. But I actually want to talk about a stage before we reach this stage.
Yes, okay.
Which is when you had arcade games.
Yeah.
That one fucking controller, you're just like,
Street
You should do that.
Fighter.
Street Fighter and Pac-Man, man.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite. Like at one point, my aunt got an arcade wala full console at home. And
What?
Yeah, buddy. I've played Pac-Man for almost 3 months non-stop as a 6-year-old inside the house.
You know, Varun, this explains so
Wow.
much.
Yeah. That's
Like I would never spend money on someone who hasn't put so much effort in animation.
But
That's what
yeah.
Pac-Man was never favorite. I'm like,
घर पे did you have to pay to play? एक coin डालो, पूरा pocket money एक दिन में खत्म हो जाता है.
There's some plastic shit that you have
when I
to
was a
put.
kid, they had that arcade, Street Fighter. There's a place called Ice Cream Express. Okay, they used to make softies. This is all new back then. It's like, oh wow, softie. But I didn't give a fuck about the ice cream. It was about the this machine that had Street Fighter, and I would camp and wait for people to show up because the loser paid. That's how it worked. So I would sit there for 3 hours, keep beating people, playing for free. That was my.
You were a hustler.
that was
At
my
what
life hack.
age?
That was my life hack at that point.
I depended on my parents. So every time my parents fought, right? Every time they fought, now both then go out of their way to make sure that I am the better one. So they will like do stuff. Hey, you want something? Go out.
So
my
what-
dad would always take us to Space Jam, which was this video game parlor / ice cream parlor. So ice cream on one side, video games on the other side. Go nuts.
Where was this?
So it was in your best
dude,
interest.
Dude, on the curb.
So you used to start fights with your parents.
You know what mom told about you, you know what dad told about you. Just start, because every time they fought, as a form of making up, they were like, we've troubled you a lot, come, let's go play. Wow.
But arcades always had bad kids. Okay,
Yeah.
so arcades have 2 types of kids and your parents will not let you go because वहाँ पर बुरे बच्चे
बुरे
आते हैं.
बच्चे.
बुरे बच्चे are defined by the fact that they have money. Like
Money,
Karan.
yeah.
People like Karan.
Why do you
Who
guys
just
do have
camping
money?
over there.
Dude, you're like making a wrong assumption.
It's like,
Really, you guys are totally.
did you seriously think, why don't you guys have money?
No, why do you guys think I have money? It's like,
Oh.
why do you guys have money?
Doesn't everybody have money?
No, but
No,
that become a thing, right? Because they always be like, no, wait, these guys सब अमीर बच्चे हैं, इनके पास बहुत. You have to earn it. Like,
Yeah,
you
the thing
score
is
well
like-
in exams.
First आंखें खराब हो जाएंगी.
Yeah.
Aankhein for some reason, by looking at something, your eyes will go.
Yeah.
And they have no basis for this because there's the first generation which has video games. नहीं हमें पता है. कैसे पता? It's just come out.
They're still at it.
होता है.
They're still at it. Violence in video games. There's actually a viral video in the last week where this woman has gone through video games, said why the video games today are sexist, and she's gone and through.
But they are.
Yeah, because in GTA you can shoot a hooker.
But that's not sexism.
No, I mean, hey bitch, do this, and bitch says no, you shoot the bitch.
GTA mein, there's a
13-year-olds like this.
GTA 3, if you take a car next to like a sex worker, get into the
She
car
gets
and
in the
start
car.
shaking, you start getting more hearts. Because of that.
You know,
You're like, that's good.
In Duke Nukem 3D, you could go up to a chick, hit space bar because I played on my computer, and he would hand cash to her and she would show her tits.
Damn. See, I never reached that.
Even this is about handing cash. You know, Karan, your childhood is so dark.
So, guys, a question for you. Have you guys ever been to a LAN party?
I have not.
Yeah, I have.
Do you guys know what a LAN party is?
Counter-Strike.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
when I was growing up, I never had girls in any party, so we're all land party.
I don't get it.
I'm sorry.
Land party.
You think LAN sounds like Lund?
Land party, yeah.
What
Yeah,
accent?
तेरे land में कितना पिग है मेरा land में बहुत pig है.
तेरा LAN इतना बड़ा है.
So, when I was in undergrad, someone invited me for a LAN party because I used to play Counter-Strike on campus. We had really fast internet. So the first time I went for it and I was shocked. People had dressed up their CPUs. You know how people dress up their cars with lights at the bottom? People had put lights into their CPUs, glass cases.
Didn't
Or
get
like
laid for
neon.
5-6 years, these guys. They're
it
just...
Like Need for Speed Underground, just put like rims.
It was nerd. It was
My life, my rules on the side.
Yeah, it was like nerd for speed. If you think about it,
But I know that LAN gaming got the most serious. Like Counter-Strike was when people
Yeah.
went gaming because Reliance used to have these
Web World.
Web World,
Web
okay.
World with the mic and the headphones, and I would be there like 4 hours in a day at one point. Then I'm like, no, I
in
need
Bangalore
to...
there was one thing that happened and one guy said Teri Dadi something about his grandma, Teri grandma, I don't know, he sucks my dick or something. He said to somebody, which is a very standard insult in Counter-Strike. Grandma sucks your dick, obviously.
Yeah, that's most people's handles also.
Yeah.
But
Hey, grandma sucks my dick. Can you...
he said that, got high fives, went out and got stabbed. And they had to shut down that web world.
He got
I think.
stabbed?
He got stabbed.
But he died?
stabbed.
I hated to have stabbed him. No, I did stab him. But whoever did. And then I think after that we were like, yeah, guys, I think we could play Counter-Strike from our house.
Yeah, we just play in private.
And I think...
Don't disclose anything about anything because like this same thing happened. Like most people who I played with Counter-Strike, their names would all be like Teri Maa Ki Choot,
Yeah.
Daku Joker. Like, you know, like...
What is your...
I will not tell you guys. नहीं गाली है बहुत गंदा गाली. Moving on.
Okay, my Counter-Strike name when I started was K9. Because
K9.
my,
Oh, of course
my
it
name
was.
starts with K and there are 9 letters in it.
What? No, you have 5 letters.
Gill.
Oh, you're a full name guy.
And it took surprisingly long to do that maths.
genuine question. But
आपके कानून में तो 9
How many N's do you have in Kannada?
It's KAAAN4A9.
So
No, it was that and after that I changed it to boobs like BEWPS.
See, that's the thing because you could. You know, you were allowed to.
Yeah, it was
And
freedom
most
of
people we
expression.
played with, all 15, nobody had a straight name like Arjun. No.
Now what is it?
Nothing
Now
like
what is
Arjun's
it?
a straight
I
name.
haven't-
Valid.
I've
Now
stopped
what is
playing,
it?
dude. I don't
Now
play
what
now
is it,
anymore.
Kanan?
All Arjuns are straight.
Yeah, there's not a single K Arjun.
Hi, my name is Arjun. Oh, sorry, it can't be. Okay, then I'll stick with boobs.
What is yours now?
Huh?
That's you.
Wait, you guys still play Counter-Strike? No.
I just bought a
Kanan
Razer
just-
Mamba and the mousepad to play Counter-Strike.
And
wow,
Kanan
wow.
just gifted me Counter-Strike on Steam, so...
Oh, well
Both of us
done.
play. Yeah, like
Alright,
literally last
easy.
week.
Okay, this is honest
I only
confession.
play FIFA now.
Honest
You guys play
confession.
FIFA? Best.
Kanan and I usually go to the same office space called Cuckoo Club and we go sit there. And then Kanan's across the table opening up like this. I'm across the table opening up. First we open our Google Docs.
Then we stare at each other like this.
And then we're like, Kanan starts playing his game. I start playing my game. Still pretending to work. And then after some time we're just like, fuck, we should work now. Okay, go back to working.
9 hours later. I think has happened. But you know, then we made a shift from consoles to like computers. Everyone started getting games on their computers. At that point, what games do you guys play then? Like I might start off with Dangerous Dave. Used to love. Like from that day till now, I really want a jetpack.
What was Dave's objective?
No.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Really? I don't remember.
Dave's thing
He had
was.
to save something, and I'm assuming it's a
Dude,
princess.
Zelda is also saving the princess,
Yeah.
right?
Fuck.
Did you guys ever play a game called Stunts on the computer? stunts. Basically, it was a car game, and you just had to create different kind of stunts. They'd give you like a raceway with different upar niche aage piche, and you have to come up with the most crazy stunts in that. You guys never played this?
Wow, that's a destructive game.
I don't think
aage piche is a great
Counter-Strike name. Car game has got to be Carmageddon 2, where you have to take your. Have you played Carmageddon?
Yeah.
No.
It's just
So you pimp it up and you have
pimp it
can
up with
have-
spikes and shit,
Yeah,
and you got to run over people in an
Destroy.
open city and as
Just
many
kill.
and destroy other cars.
This was on the computer. This was on the
got banned
computer.
also after some. Huh?
This was on the computer.
Yeah.
And you know, most of the sports games that you had on the computer, right? Like a lot of them didn't have rights to use the actual player name.
Yeah.
So Cricket 97, if you guys remember, had these names for the Indian players. S. Tendehar. Okay. S. Ganuli. R. Dravya. I remember, wait, I don't remember all. V. Lexington. Lakshman. M. Dhanier. D.H.E. Dhoni. D.H.E. Yuvraj Singh. Y-U-V-R-A-Y Singh. Z. Kalm. Zahir Khan. K-A-L-M. Ashish Neheram. No, I'm not even kidding about this. Actual. And you wanted to play cricket so badly that you go, okay, chale nahi ye Tendulkar hai, but you can see a 10-day
There's never been a good cricket game though. I just really don't feel like cricket's ever been.
Graham Gooch's cricket was good. Brian Lara's cricket
Steve was
good.
cricket, I like.
Steve was
Good
cricket.
guys, but it's
I
really,
played
like
that
if you figure out how to bowl like Yorker at full speed, you pretty much get them all out. Like if you're playing against
मेरे
somebody.
साथ खेल bro.
Yeah. No, but I think most people obviously like the focus on football is so much more when it comes to gaming.
Because it's a
With
got a start
every year, the amount of new things that you see in FIFA, you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, how?
Dude,
I'm
would you
just
like
shocked by
FIFA
this FIFA 17. They were like, and now with players' wives,
Yeah.
making players their wives sitting in the back.
Dude, so in FIFA 17, there's an option, right, where you're on the bench. Say you are that player, you managed to get into a team, you're on the bench. The manager will come and tell you, okay, you're going to go up next. Now you have one of three options. Whether you agree to it, you say, no, I'm too scared, I'm going to be overwhelmed by the occasion, or one more thing. And then based on what you choose, the rest of the game is fucking simulated. You're like,
You get to be a hot-headed player, a cool player, or a neutral player.
anything,
Like you choose one of those.
Like
Yeah.
the smallest of things, the player profiles, how they play, their celebrations,
There's
the
a bonus
shot.
game mode where you can have illegitimate children and then it's great. Cristiano Ronaldo career mode.
So I hate sports games. Like all sports games. Kanan has tried to convince me to
It's
buy
so hard.
FIFA or
Yeah.
NBA on my PS, and I'm just like, I might as well buy a strategy or a first-person shooter. The only reason I have a fighting game is because Archana goes like, "Ah!" it's really nice to keep this marriage alive.
What are you guys playing right now? What are you guys
Does she
playing
do that and then you play the game?
Archana is his wife. Yes.
Do you want to play the game?
You've seen Archana play, right? It's always you haven't.
I have.
You have seen her play. This is Mortal Kombat. This is how she goes. First, if she's playing like this, and then when she goes like really hard, goes like no. And Kenny is also the same guy, but like button smashing without aggressive. This is Kenny playing any and every game.
Kenny's not a gamer.
No, the thing is, playing games is like a skill. Okay,
Yeah.
and you respect. If you're playing a fighting game, respect the game. Don't just press
Any button. Yeah,
just
yeah.
punch, kick. There are
Back,
arrows,
forward,
keys.
up, down, two
Yes.
triangles, one circle.
Down,
then you
down,
do
triangle, choke slam.
it. You don't do like.
Yeah.
Chal, मैं चारों button
Most
दबाता
annoying.
हूँ.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. Have you guys ever cheated unbeknownst to the other person?
All the time.
Means
Like today.
of course.
Oh, in games.
No, I mean like special codes. Special codes.
Dude,
back
on
in the day.
computer, when you
On
had
computer.
cricket had a code
God-
word
God
called
mode.
God mode called Superman. Every time you type Superman, then you're batting. My younger brother didn't know, so he would come bowl to me.
So sad.
My batsman would like play a defensive shot and the ball would go for a 6. And he's just like, what the fuck kind of shot is that? Like, he tried everything. Anything, you just touch the bat, 6. So I would score like 600 in 10 overs, shit like
And
that.
he'll go and tell his friends on the playground, मेरे ना भैया 600 score करते हैं, तेरे भैया
Even Road Rash had a cheat code. Where once
X,
you
Y,
put
Z,
cake,
Z, Y, spoon, exclamation mark.
Boom.
where the cops couldn't catch you, or then you had a fucking gun, or like you had a
The
Something you could
baseball
hit.
bat was thwack.
baseball bat.
The spoon was nitrous. So you could keep getting nitrous. N was nitrous.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you could keep unlimited nitrous you
Keep
had.
going ahead.
GTA had some cool cheat code. The first GTA.
Shit, yeah. All weapons.
All weapons. God mode.
You also got a plane also and shit like that, which
Yeah.
just appear and you're in the air and you keep.
Which is GTA.
Yeah.
But so you had all of these games, but then there were also like other games. Have you played Max Payne?
Oh, dude! After that, I had my email ID was maxpingill@radiff.com. Oh lord, for so long.
My password, password for the longest time was Solid Snake. You remember Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
Wow, guys, if you're
For me, see, Home Alone 2
Solid Snake is my stripper.
and
stripper name.
Home Alone 2 and Max Payne are the two reasons I love New York City. Because I was just like, dude, Max Payne में क्या मस्त दिखाते हैं New York City को.
and then they had that fucking bullet time, no, where you could like do.
Dude, but Max Payne is a bad advertisement for New York
But
City.
that's what
Bro,
I
मैं
love
New
about
York
it.
जाऊंगा मेरे बीबी बच्चों को मार देंगे.
I think that's why I like being brooding. Because I'm like, yeah, मुझे 2-3 लोग मरने चाहिए मेरे family में, so that I have a justified Max Payne look. But Max Payne 3 really ruined it for me. Because Max Payne 1 is great, and Max
Bullet
Payne
time,
2
yeah.
takes it from there. चलो
Yeah,
ठीक है देते हैं. Max Payne 3 में मतलब तू इतना tragic हो चुका है, अब तू bodyguard बन गया, अब तू पागल है. It's up to you. You could have gone something
Just
else.
work in McDonald's, Max
Yeah,
Payne.
dude.
तेरे लिए life नहीं है.
Right, man. But Max Payne 1 made me really feel
You know,
like
it
what
was very
up the
intense.
movie का first 10 minutes जो करता है ना वो मुझे Max Payne.
Has there
proper.
ever been a moment where you're playing a game like that and your parents walk in and they have questions about what game you're playing? Because I was playing Hitman and I was, I think, in the 6th standard and I'm playing at full concentration. Mom was like, क्या कर रहे हो? मैं इसको assassinate कर रहा हूँ. And like, what would a normal parent say? My mom was like, अच्छा ठीक है. And it's just
Fine,
shaped.
feel free, go ahead.
Like GTA 3, to think now, suppose you have kids, would you let them play GTA 3 if you hadn't played it?
That's a good way.
I know because I played it and it turned out fine.
No,
It's
because
gonna be
I-
fine.
I-
Sure about
that?
Fine is a.
It's
See,
subjective.
we didn't play when we were like 8, 9. In
Yeah.
fact, we started playing GTA after 15, I think.
I think it really
after
depends.
15, 16, which is still like a you're not at that confused stage. But at 8 and 9, if you're playing GTA and you can fuck hookers and shoot them, then just
So you guys remember
might have some little bit of an impact.
Teaches you wrong lesson.
on your psyche.
Don't shoot hookers.
Yeah.
You can fuck them.
Yeah,
don't give your money back.
No,
Don't shoot hookers.
guys, like when you were
Don't rob a hooker.
Have some shame. I used to play Prince, okay? My whole family used to play Prince together. My aunt used to play and everybody used to stand around and just cheer her on, okay? And so that's the only game I've properly finished as a child. After that, you want to play with your friends, right? So you used to play Prince. People used to come home and say, "Chal, Prince खेलते हैं." Prince as in live action Prince.
Yeah, just
They
like-
pretend to be Prince,
Yeah.
but everybody is Prince.
Yeah.
Like, the game has no structure. It's a very bad improv.
What are you jumping from one sofa to the other?
But-
You're jumping from one sofa to the other.
Correct. Yeah, and the floor is lava, or something.
Yeah.
So I used to have a scale, and that scale was my sword. Okay, and I used to throw the sword, and like the sound effect I used to make for that was fuck, 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 fuck. I have got into so much trouble repeatedly and not been explained why I was in trouble. But like, ऐसे नहीं करते, क्या नहीं करते?
You know, this was the biggest joke template when we were younger. It was like, अच्छा helicopter क्या आवाज करता है? Fuck, 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 fuck. Bomb का आवाज क्या आता है? भोसड़ी का.
अरे, motorbike.
Ambulance का आवाज क्या आता है? बेंच बेंच.
ठाकुर motorbike.
I should have grown up in
Run.
Motorbike was run. All great Counter-Strike names.
You had all these consoles. Then mobile phones came in. And then games started happening on that.
Yeah, but it's still not.
Snake.
It's not that much fun.
No, obviously not that much fun. But you're sitting in a bus, you're getting bored.
Yeah. You can
निकाल
take out
के एक
Snake
बार
Actually, that
and
what is
play
that,
it.
that candy farm game, what is farm?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush
Oh,
and
fuck, I hate
Farmville.
it.
Farmville
I
is
never
more
played.
Facebook
I
game.
didn't play any of
The
those.
newest one is Mr. Ludo. Every day I get 10 Mr. Ludo.
Really?
Yeah, dude, my friends are fucking retarded.
Ludo?
Yeah, I'm not fucking ABC. No, but what's your favorite phone game?
Because you can play every
Gaming
normal
app.
thing. You can play everything on the phone. these
Yeah,
days,
now.
that's
No,
right.
but like specifically made for phone.
I got one. Plants and Zombies. I finished it. I deleted it because I was so addicted. But as Plants and Zombies Part 2 was super.
Plants and
I don't
Zombies.
think I've,
Did you ever get heavily into Angry Birds?
Yeah, I for a little bit.
For
Embarrassingly.
like, for a week I was 10 days.
super into Angry Birds, and then I was like, nah. As soon as it became popular, I'm like, I've already finished playing Angry Birds.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm cooler than you guys.
Did anyone get into Pokemon Go though?
It hasn't released yet.
Technically.
But technically everyone's playing.
I'm not going to jailbreak my phone. Okay, I have some ethics.
Ethics,
I have
yeah.
some morals.
No, but
आज कौन सा पिक्चर डाउनलोड किया लेकिन?
MSD.
बार देखो.
बार देखो.
But I gotta tell you
One
something
time
about
watch.
Kanan. One time watch. Kanan will spend money. I don't think I've ever seen you download a song or a movie or a game.
Look,
He
because
will
I
buy
committed so much piracy as a teenager, because I couldn't afford it and it wasn't available. So now that it is, I buy all music, I buy all games.
That's the thing. I have
That's good.
anyway. I have never pirated in my life because so even on my laptop, right? When I open my laptop up, I cover the the small little camera. Yeah, I cover my camera because I'm super paranoid. Number one, because I personally could hack into someone else's MacBook Pro using my laptop to see inside what's going on by downloading one app. So I'm like, अगर मैं कर सकता हूँ, जिसको कोई idea नहीं है, smart people can do.
तू बहुत Mr. Robot देख रहा है
So,
आजकल.
so then I was like, no, covered that. So I never used to pirate for that reason because I'm like, one, it's wrong. Secondly, मुझे उतना कोई interest नहीं है. मैं जब आएगा तो देख लूँगा. Then when I met this guy. And many years later, probably just like a few months later, I think, I realized he buys his music, he buys his games, he buys proper books. And then when I started seeing his house, when we used to stay together, books used to be kept in a way, games used to be, it used to look so nice. And then I had to move out of the house to my new house. And then I realized why I don't like hoarding. Because mera pura cheez 2 boxes mein fit ho gaya. Now when Kanan has to move, he has to go over 5 days because his video game collection and book collection.
I love how the story started as a compliment.
Yeah,
and it went south so
And
quickly.
it ended with Kanan Chutia.
Hoarding करता था.
5 दिन लगेंगे hoarder साला.
First of all, Karan, he can afford now people to come and do it. He's quite wealthy himself.
People come and do that shit?
Yeah, dude, that's how I work.
Movers and packers.
What?
Movers and packers.
No, but guys, this became a totally home improvement kind of episode. No, but to wrap it up, what are the games that these guys should be looking forward to? Your personal five picks, since you're the biggest gamer amongst the lot. Five picks of video games
Of
that they
all
need to
time
have.
that you must play?
Yeah, of all time. Chalo.
Of all time, you must play at least one GTA after 3.
Yeah,
okay,
great.
For
Any
sure.
one GTA after 3.
Yeah.
My personal favorite would be Vice City.
Vice City.
Vice City was fun.
Yeah.
Vice City was super.
Because you finally got to say some words.
Words,
GTA
yeah,
कुछ
exactly.
बोलता नहीं है.
Yeah.
Max Payne
For
changed
sure.
my life.
Surely.
Changed my life completely. Tekken, because you got to play 1-2
You
person
kicked
fighter.
someone's ass,
Yes.
which was the best.
And Mortal Kombat has cutscenes, which pisses me off. On PlayStation 4, the best game I've ever played in my life, The Last of Us, which you will cry at the end.
It's a zombie
Yeah, it's a scary
Yeah.
ass game. It's a fun, super fun game. to
With
play.
the ending, it's like, it's beautiful. And that's 4, right?
Yeah,
And
one
after that, you have to play
FIFA.
Not
all pay.
FIFA
You can't give that-
98. FIFA 98 and just look at the names of the Indian team.
Yeah,
If you-
FIFA.
Player 1, Player 2.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I won't give you the best 5, but the things you need to do. Now, considering that if you're an SnG subscriber, तुम्हारे पास शायद Apple होगा. Apple नहीं होगा. Sorry, हमारे subscribers के साथ Apple होता है. So what I'm saying is get Steam.
Everybody in the comment section put a picture of your iPhone.
That's it. iPhone से कुछ नहीं होता है. iPhone 70
Or
में होता है,
MacBook,
2
whatever you
लाख का
have.
MacBook Pro. Never mind. Download Steam right now. You'll find some really good indie games there. You'll if you're a
Games में भी indie है.
Independent studio, yaar.
yeah, indie games
Ubisoft
are-
and all the big ones are there. And then you have the Chota Studios. Which are
The Chota Studios make some
super games.
games.
Yeah.
Because their content again has to be king, right?
There's a game that I'm gonna play with Kanan. He's already played with one of his friends.
Keep talking and nobody explodes. One person has the bomb, one person has the manual, and the person in the manual can't see the bomb. Person in the bomb can't see the manual.
And
Be
you
like,
need to be
there are some wires. Describe the wires, and it's like time is
It's
ticking
over a
down.
phone call.
Super.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
fucking
It
Crazy.
can
awesome.
happen over a phone call. and
See, this
it's
is what I mean. Ingenious shit they have to come up with. It's super.
Yeah.
It sounds really fun.
There is a game about gaming where you were telling me about.
It's
the
called
game.
Game Dev Tycoon, in which you have to make a game company that makes games. I've played that for about
Means kitna?
100 hours. Yeah, it's
Wow.
embarrassing. I play a lot of games, guys. I'm sorry.
And play Snake.
So I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. I haven't played yet Watch Dogs 2. I loved Watch Dogs 1.
Yeah.
I liked it, dude. I liked it.
But you know,
I loved it.
Yuck.
I like it.
But we played that game, remember? LA Noir.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Okay,
guys.
Ellen Noir.
Storytelling the way.
Cancel FIFA. add
LA
LA
Noir was
Noir,
fun.
you should play. It's fantastic.
LA Noir was fun.
Fantastic
What other games did I recently play? Last of Us was great.
And if you can go back in time, go play Dangerous Dave, Prince of Persia, Mario Kart.
Guys,
Can someone make a collection?
Mario Kart is now available on Wii, but it's not as good as the old Nintendo 64. Man.
Guys, if you guys can go back in time, pitch this idea to Sega and earn money. Don't just play the game. If you can go back in time, go back before the video game gets launched.
Guys,
and
if you
make some
can
money,
go back
right?
in time, please stop terrorism.
Yeah.
At the root.
Do that
Okay,
instead.
let's just be realistic.
Guys,
here.
if you
know,
can go
video
back
game-
in time, tell my dad my mum is short and the second son will actually get the short gene. So select another person.
Also, give 10 rupees to Mark Zuckerberg. In 2003.
Guys, if you can go back in time.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you, Abish. Thank you, Kanan, for joining us. If you have any video games that we've missed out on, please mention them in the comments
I'm sure
section
we missed
below.
tons and tons.
Yeah, but like your favorites, you can rank them in order, top 5.
When you say
And just because we missed the video game you like doesn't mean we are assholes, okay?
Yeah.
One second.
Chill out,
We need to.
man.
If someone can make a list of every game in which you have to save a princess, that would be.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That's a challenge. You have to make a list of every game in which the eventual aim is to save a princess, and you write down all the games, and we'll give them a special something.
Kanan, but is there a larger purpose to this? I feel like you have something on your mind.
It's just like princesses.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Thank you, guys. See you again next time.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.